Hello, 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 and welcome back to Whole Lotta with Nathan and
Justin, we're back. A little late,
what up?
but that's okay. It's in our brand.
Yeah, to always miss our schedules.
Yeah, it's fine. As long as we're doing it, that's all that matters.
True.
That's all I'm concerned about.
Got some products.
Yeah, we got some products, but before we get into that, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I'm hanging in there, ups and downs, left and right, but we're here.
True.
This is a special episode. This is the big 2-0. We've made it to
4-0.
20 episodes. Yeah, we've made it to 40 episodes.
We're almost at my age.
What, 70?
What?
70.
70 what? Crickets?
6. No, that's your age.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
80. Yeah, 88. Come on. Episode 20. I'm happy to say that we've been doing this now for over a little bit over a year, and it's nice to have 20 episodes down. It's cool.
Yeah.
Here's to 20 more, and 20 more after that. All right. Well, what do we have?
So we're doing herd seltzers this week.
We are.
We got 4 different ones. The first one is what is it?
It's a good question. I meant to look up the pronunciation. It's called Nectar. I believe it's
Oh.
Korean. I really hope I'm right about that,
So
or else
what
my career
makes
is
you
done.
think it's Korean?
The characters under the word Nectar, they look like Korean
Are
characters.
they like the little mascots or?
No. Like they're the alphabet characters.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
just
the
the way
soup.
the characters look. They have the
Do you
circles
think?
in them.
Do you think Korea has alphabet soup, but with Korean alphabet
That's a great question. Do any of the Asian dialects
or any non?
English? Well, yeah,
English.
non like letter based,
Yeah.
like symbol. Yeah, Russian counts too.
Like does
That's a
does
good.
German have like the umlauts?
I
Or
don't know. That's a good question. That sounds really expensive and time consuming. I don't know. We should
I
ask
don't know.
them.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, I believe it's Korean. Why don't I just look it up real quick so I don't sound like an idiot?
While
And the
you do
flavor
that-
is called lychee. Lychee.
lychee. Okay, it might be Korean then.
Take a sip while I look it up.
It's okay.
Unique.
I'm not
Nation.
usually a big lychee fan.
What is lychee?
It's like a fruit.
Huh.
At
Okay.
least I'm pretty sure it's a fruit. I just
Okay.
always assumed it was.
Okay. It just says it's the #1 Asian hard seltzer on the website, but it looks Korean. The characters really do look Korean. I don't know. It's something. It's
Yeah.
some sort of
I
Asian.
don't think I've ever heard of this brand
No, I've
before.
never, literally never. Let me take
Yeah.
a sip. Smells
Even when I
terrible.
was overseas.
Mm-hmm. I
Yeah,
like it a lot.
I originally thought this was a tangerine.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, it's not the worst one I had. Like,
No,
if you gave this to me, I would drink this.
absolutely,
Zero complaints.
absolutely.
And actually, it does kind of got a taste for like maybe if I'm drunker, I would prefer it over the flavors I like more when I'm sober.
Yeah. All right, that's fair. I do have a bit of a bias. I hate seltzer. I hate non-alcoholic seltzer, and I hate alcoholic seltzer. Obviously, I'm gonna choose alcoholic seltzer over regular seltzer, but I just don't like it in general, so I have to
Yeah.
work with that.
I did not know that when I offered the episode idea. I thought you were
Oh, no,
somewhat
no,
of
no.
a fan of this.
Yeah,
so-
no, like I will drink it. I won't turn it down if someone gives it to me, and if that's like the only lighter option, happily. It's just never something that I'm gonna go out of my way to do. So maybe hate is a strong word. I dislike seltzers, but no, this is fine.
Yeah, I kind of like seltzers just because it's kind of like a different hangover than like other types of alcohols.
Yeah, it's more of a body hangover.
Yeah. No, less calories.
Yeah,
Uh,
the sugar can sometimes be too much.
yeah, that's the thing. Some of them do have a bit of sugar in them.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Sometimes
what do you?
you feel that the next morning, but
Yeah, especially in your stomach.
yeah.
Oh, excuse me. Where do you rate this one?
No, I think I'm definitely gonna put it as a number one right now.
Wow, that's crazy. I never would have guessed. Would
Yeah,
I
I know.
surprise you if I said mine is also at number one?
I'm a little bit surprised, but I
Wow.
understand.
Okay. All right. Well, speaking of things that are number one, let's move to our number one literal first talking point here, which is Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I think we
So
talked about this last Thanksgiving
I
too, and
think so too.
honestly, I don't know what I'm going to talk about because I've come to the conclusion that I think Thanksgiving is my least favorite holiday. It's just kind of boring.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, at least for me, it's just nothing eventful happens or nothing happens that already doesn't happen on other holidays. There's nothing that really sets Thanksgiving apart for me
Mm.
that I look forward to. But that's also just me. I don't know. What about you?
I guess I like Thanksgiving. It's like you said, it's a holiday. Nothing different really happens with it.
No.
It's still nice to just get the family together and have a
Yeah, that of course.
big nice dinner. So
Of
I
course.
like it. Then it comes with its own feel and vibe to it
It
as well.
does. Yeah, each holiday does have a different vibration that is sent out. So you're right. There is a distinct Thanksgiving vibe. Yeah, I don't know. It just I don't really have. I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It just when I think of holidays, I get warm and fuzzy feelings for a lot of them, and Thanksgiving is usually not there. Not and nothing's bad has happened. It's just kind of exists for me. What were you gonna say? I cut you off.
Well, I was gonna say, so what are your top Thanksgiving foods?
I hate turkey, so definitely not
Yeah.
turkey. I do like cranberry sauce or the cranberry jelly. That's always good. Stuffing as a concept sounds like something I would really like, but every time I have it, I'm always let down. I don't know why. Ham is okay. That's the thing. Maybe that's it. I don't like a lot of the traditional
Yeah, now that you're
Thanksgiving
saying it, a
foods.
lot of the stuff, it's I like the turkey. Now, I'm a big poultry guy, big bird man myself. So
Big bird guy. Yeah, that's
big
fair.
bird guy. So
Bird up.
I'll
Bam,
eat a
bam, bam.
turkey. Yeah. I
Um,
like the stuffing.
mhm.
My mom makes her own stuffing. Puts
That's
the
cool.
seasoning ins and it's sausage and puts that in there too, which is pretty
Mhm.
good.
Mhm.
I like the mashed potatoes and the gravy. And then recently I found out I like sweet potatoes. They're pretty good.
Okay. Sweet potatoes are hit or miss for me. I don't usually
That's
eat
fair.
them too much though. But mashed potatoes, I can't find too many people or places that do mashed potatoes right. At least for what my taste buds
I
like.
don't know
Every
what your
time I
taste buds
have,
is.
I like
Like
creamy,
your real
buttery,
instant.
maybe some salt and garlic. I don't know. Every time I end up having mashed potatoes, there's no flavor. It's just mush that I'm putting into my mouth, and it's
Did you try putting gravy on it?
yeah, and that does help
Gravy
sometimes.
and a turkey on it.
That does help sometimes. Gravy can help, but sometimes it's unsalvageable. Sometimes the mashed potatoes are just bad.
Oh.
I don't
Hope your family doesn't listen to this one before the dinner.
know.
So that's how he feels
Sorry,
at
no.
Thanksgiving dinner.
My grandma's listening to this right now as we record it.
Oh God.
No, I don't even think we haven't done cooking in a while. We usually just go out to a restaurant. So
Oh, for Thanksgiving?
yeah.
Oh, you go watch a movie too?
Huh?
Do you go watch a movie too, or?
Do I go watch a movie? Not usually.
Yeah.
Why? Is that a tradition?
I think for some people, I know I remember growing up seeing that a lot of movies would come out on Thanksgiving. I guess people would go watch movies on Thanksgiving.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. I always thought
Wow.
that was weird too.
I've never heard of that before. That's bizarre. Okay.
Well, that's the thing. Like, it's advertised as a thing that happens, but I've never met someone that
That's
has
done it.
ever said, like, oh, yeah, Thanksgiving, have a dinner, and then go to the movie theaters.
Yeah.
So I'm
that's
not sure
interesting.
who are the ones that partake in this
Are doing it.
tradition.
Yeah, that's weird. I don't know.
Yeah.
If you're one of those people, let us know in the comments down below.
And let us know what movie you will be seeing this year.
I'm gonna be watching. I forget the name, but it's a excellent production from a small company. They're called Pornhub. I don't know if you've ever heard of them before.
Yes.
Great. They put out great stuff.
High, classy.
Yes, very classy.
Films.
I'm already feeling this seltzer, man. Damn, I really didn't eat enough dinner. That sucks.
Okay.
I just had pasta. I guess it wasn't enough. Oh well. Anyway, back to Thanksgiving. I think I might have asked this question last year, but whatever. Do you usually go to the same place for Thanksgiving, or they're like multiple family members hosted? Do you go to different places?
So luckily I don't have like one of those families that has to go to like the 3 different Thanksgiving dinners.
Mhm.
That sounds tough for them. But now this year usually we just do it at my house, but this year my sister, she just got her own house and she wants to host this year, so we'll be doing it over there.
That's awesome.
Yeah. For her. It just means less leftovers at my house. Yeah.
Always thinking about yourself, Nathan.
Well, it's my family that's living in the house.
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go hungry after this now.
Oh no. What are we gonna do?
Yeah.
If you're interested, please donate food to PO Box whatever, so Nathan can eat.
X X X X X X X X X X X.
I don't think that's a real PO Box, Nathan.
It could be.
All right, whatever.
But I'm running the PO system.
Oh, okay. Yeah. This your goal?
No, but
So-
it wraps into my other goals. So
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, we can talk about that in another episode. Sure.
yeah, sure.
Could be that could be a topic. Okay, that's cool. When we used to cook, it was usually just at grandma's house, but now that we go out to restaurants, it's where
So do you
whatever
usually
people-
go to like the same restaurant or
No, it's usually all over the place. Sometimes we go
McDonald's,
to
Wendy's?
McDonald's. Sometimes we go to Burger King.
Nice.
Sometimes we go to Panera Bread, and then sometimes we go to the Barcade.
Okay.
Yeah.
No Mexican food though.
No Mexican food. No.
Okay, good choice.
Yeah. Mexican food is saved for Christmas.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay,
You know,
good choice.
big,
Feliz
Christmas-
Navidad.
Yeah, Christmas burrito.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where would you
Uh,
plan to go this year?
This year we're going to a place called Charlie Brown's. It's like a steakhouse
sweet.
kind of place. Yeah, I mean, I've been there a bunch of times as a kid.
Oh,
and,
that's a real place.
yeah, no, it's an actual place.
Oh, I thought
Yeah.
you were just making a joke.
No, I'm serious. That's a real, yeah, it's a real place, man. It's been around for a very long time. They almost went out of business, but then they recently came back. Yeah, no, it's real. It's okay.
Nice.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I think it's just going to be me, my grandmother, hopefully my cousin, and my parents. Yeah, I think that's about it. Actually, when I meet up with my cousin, we will be going to the pizza place on that very cold corner in Boston.
Ah, yes, on that really rude pizza spot that
Yeah.
served the very delicious pizza.
That was a good story. That's another packed story that one day we might have
Yeah,
to
I have to bring that
up.
one out.
Yeah,
That
that
one
was
was pretty
so
funny.
good. Pack's trip was incredible.
Yeah.
We really got to do something like that again. But anyway,
Yeah.
Yeah, Thanksgiving is what it is for me. I never I never look forward to it, but I don't mean that in a way of like, oh, I'm dreading it. No, it's just kind of like another day for me. It's a cool day, I guess. Nothing crazy. Nice to see family, but at the same time, even if I don't see them on Thanksgiving, chances are in 1 to 2 months' time, I'll be seeing them for Christmas. So it's, whatever.
Yeah, it does kind of just fall between two holidays, even though I guess
Mm-hmm.
Halloween is kind of shrinking in popularity.
Do you think so?
Well, but did I tell you? We talked about that this year, right? Where I didn't see too many trick or treaters this year.
Yeah, you did mention that.
Yeah.
I don't know. Could just be. I don't know. You'll never tell if Halloween is dwindling in
Yeah, it's
popularity.
hard
It's an
to
impossible
measure
metric.
right now.
Yeah. But something that isn't hard to measure is this next seltzer. I haven't even finished this first one, so goddamn it. Oh well, I'm gonna be behind. That's fine. What's the next one, Nathan?
I think we're doing the White Claw next.
We're not, but we can. It doesn't really matter.
That's my bad.
No, I don't really care. We could do the White Claw.
Okay. Alright, so we got this.
Okay, and we're back.
This White Claw raspberry flavor.
Oh wow, that was bad sneeze. All right,
Was
White
you-
Claw raspberry.
okay.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Alright.
Ooh, it smells borderline like cough syrup. Here we go. Oh, I hate it. Wow.
Yeah, I'm not usually a
Take another
fan
sip.
of White Claws.
Mm-hmm.
These kind of just like I guess kind of like the little crux of hard seltzers. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
I suppose.
It
I
has
suppose
like a
so.
hint of flavor.
Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Or I mean, it's
It's-
okay. I don't usually buy White Claws to begin with, so
No.
I've
don't
gave them a
either.
try, and yeah, I'm just not a huge White Claw fan.
Yeah, me neither. At least it's not the black cherry.
You did not
Flavor.
like that one, so
No, that shit's disgusting. It's
Yeah,
literally cough
I don't know.
syrup.
I didn't think it was that bad. I didn't get the hints of cough syrup like you did.
You didn't get the top note of cough syrup and the
No,
exit bottom notes of suffering. Okay.
is that that felt you were?
Yeah,
good?
it wasn't good.
Huh?
Yeah, it's just
That's no good.
eternal pain, suffering. Anyway, I'm gonna put this one at number 2. I don't like it.
Yeah, I think I'll put that number 2 as well.
I don't like it. Also, we need to start talking about the prices again.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember
I think
the one can. I bought one can of the what I assume to be the Korean seltzer, and that cost $3. What did you buy? You bought packs of the Truly and the White Claw.
yeah, I bought 6
much
packs for
would-
both.
How much did that go for?
Well, now the White Claw, I think it was about $10 for the 6 pack.
Okay, and then the one that we'll get to at the end here, I'm just gonna say the price now. I don't really care. Also $3, $2.99. So,
Okay.
It seems like the
Truly
go-to
was
rate
about
for a-
$10 too for the 6 pack.
all right. So going rate for a 6-pack is about $10. Going rate for a single can is about $3. But you can get more bang for your buck for that single can, $3, which we'll get to at the end.
Yeah.
All right. Now, anyway, up next is a revisit to a topic that we talked about not last episode, but I believe the episode before. Cell phones, specifically the new phone that I bought. This is all going to be news to you. You don't know any of what I'm about to
No, I
say.
didn't know you had a new phone.
Yeah, we talked about it.
Oh,
Remember?
did we?
I showed it to you. You used it.
Did I?
The flip.
Oh, yeah, well, calm down, brother. Calm down. Like, stop flipping.
No! See what he did there?
I thought that's what you were going for.
Oh, okay.
The flip.
Do you actually not remember
What
that?
the flip? What?
Do you actually not remember that?
No, I was joking, Justin.
Oh, okay.
It was on our
Yeah, the flip.
podcast.
It was on our
The fans
podcast. You
went
guys should
back
listen
a
to it.
few episodes, they would find it.
They would. Or if you followed us on our Twitter. Yeah, so when I did that, first impressions, that was about 3-4 days after I got it. I've now had it for about, I don't know, a month to 2 months now, somewhere in that time frame. And my impressions, my final impressions, are I absolutely hate it, and I am going to sell it and buy a Pixel 7 Pro.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, I don't like this phone at all. For One major reason and a bunch of smaller reasons.
Because it doesn't
One
fit
major
in your
reason.
pocket.
No, it does fit in my
Oh,
pocket.
that's
such
the problem.
Yeah, the fact that it fits in my pocket, I hate that.
How are people
Form
going to see I have
factor?
a giant new phone in my pocket if it fits in there?
The biggest problem is the battery. So I'm coming from a very small sample pool of me and my girlfriend. She had one, but doesn't have it anymore because it was way too fragile, and it
The
broke in
flip
a very stupid way. Yeah,
Okay.
it broke. So for whatever reason, when the phone first came out, everyone was praising the battery, and because it's slightly bigger, and the battery on the previous phone sucked. And to this day, people are still praising it. I think they've drank the Kool-Aid, unless me and her got like. There's something called the Silicon Lottery. Let me look up the actual definition so I sound educated. But it's kind of like what it sounds like.
Well,
Basically, what it is.
Because you want to win the lottery, right?
So, yeah, but there shouldn't even be a lottery in the first place. So basically it means the term silicon lottery refers to the inherent difference between two processors of the same product line. So all processors are not created equally. I don't know why it becomes this way, but one processor could literally, after it's made through the same process with the same materials, I assume, ends up just being better, just performs better than other processors. I don't know why it's like that, but
Well,
that's
it's
the
like
silicon lotteries.
It's like a tech thing. Like they can't. It's easier to notice in like a hard drive. Like they make a hard drive, you'll see it'll advertise for 1 TB, but whether you get 1 TB or not, you don't know, and how close you get to that, you don't really know. So like
Yeah.
if you're missing like 30 gigabytes of data or something, I think even 50.
Yeah.
It might be better now, but you usually don't complain. And it's just because
No.
of just like random tech things that like they just can't perfectly replicate every single time.
Yeah, I guess you're right. So basically that's how every phone works. So maybe me and her got really bad batteries or processors that control batteries because she had the same exact problem too in her short time with it. This thing sucks. For example, today at work, I looked at my phone maybe 3 times. On my break, I watched about 20 minutes of YouTube. I went in at 100%. I left work with 75%. I lost all of that battery from doing practically nothing. And to give yet another example, because my one friend has a Pixel 7 and he's giving me battery stats. When he left work, after not even looking at his phone, pretty much the same concept. He then watched some YouTube on his break. So basically the same usage pattern. He left with 88%. A much more reasonable figure. My girlfriend has been using her now new replacement phone all day since 8 a.m. She has 69%. The phone will not last an entire day. It simply will not last an entire day. It has to be charged repeatedly. And to prove it even further, if people are like, oh, he's just an idiot, I'm going to read the last 5 days of my screen on time. And the numbers are, if you think these are numbers that are acceptable, you're daft. You have issues and you need to go see a doctor because they are not. So, let's see here. Last 7 days. November 16th. I'm not counting the screen off time. I don't know why phone reviewers always are like, yeah, the battery gets 40 hours. I don't care. That's when the screen's off. It doesn't matter to me. How much can I actually use the phone? So I'm not going to read the screen off time. That doesn't matter. I don't get it. My screen on time for November 16th was 3 hours. November 17th, 2 hours and 30 minutes. November 18th, 2 hours and 22 minutes. November 20th, 1 hour and 23 minutes. I skipped November 19th. November 19th,
Wait, what happened
I got
November
4
19th?
hours. I got 4 hours and 34 minutes. Only because I charged my phone to 100% at 6 a.m. By 2 p.m., it was completely dead. And then I recharged the phone back up to... It got up to 75% around 10 p.m. that night. So I was able to get 2 more hours out of that. Yay! So I got 4 hours, 34 minutes, only because the phone died. I had to charge it back up. 20th, an hour and 23 minutes. 21st, 2 hours and 49 minutes. And today doesn't count because I'm still using the phone. Those are abysmal numbers. Those are so bad. Do you understand how bad? 1 hour and 23 minutes of screen on time from charging it up fully in the morning and not using it all day is... That's terrible.
That's pretty bad.
And by not using it all day, I mean I use it normally, but I don't use it at work like crazy. I'm not using the battery. How do I word this? I'm using the phone, but I'm not using it at a level to where I should only be getting an hour and 23 minutes of screen on time. Hi, this is Editor Justin. In case my rant didn't make any sense because I'm a smelly little idiot, the screen on time was from full charge to the end of the day with my normal use. And by the end of the day, I always ended between 20% and with the phone dying. So, just to clear things up. Bye, I love you. Mwah. That's nuts. That's so bad. The phone does not last. That's my biggest complaint. I cannot stand the battery. It's so bad. I don't know how people like it. I genuinely don't know how people like it. As soon as I take it off the charger, it will last on 100% for maybe 3 minutes. And then from there, it's just downhill. I don't like also the sacrifices that have been made on this phone because I paid a lot of money. This is technically it's a flagship phone. And it doesn't feel like it sometimes. It charges really slow. The camera is really bad. Very bad. The sensitivity on the screen, I know it's a folding screen, whatever, I'll cut it some slack. But the finger sensitivities, sometimes it just doesn't work. Sometimes it does not pick up the swipes and gestures, and I understand that every phone, sometimes you go to swipe and it just doesn't work, but this happens at least 10 to 30 times a day. It's a lot.
That is a lot, especially because my phone I've had for about, I think 3 years now, and that's maybe closer to 4 almost now, but now, only just now, every now and again, do I feel like it's not very receptive right now.
Yeah,
like I get close touches every now and again.
Yeah, oh, my finger is doing this, but it didn't do that. Yeah, no, this happens a lot on a brand new phone. So, all those little things put together, plus this huge complaint of the battery. And let's also add the fact that if I'm averaging about 2 hours and 30 minutes of screen on time with my regular usage, and I'm not a power user. I love me a good smartphone, but in no universe am I a power user. My day-to-day use is texting, light social media, light to medium YouTube, and medium to heavy, like, text and picture-based app browsing. Like news sites or like Google News and Reddit and 4chan and stuff like that. That's the heaviest I use the phone, is looking at pictures and reading text. That should not eat the battery. So if I'm only getting about 2 hours and 30 minutes of screen on time with my normal usage at the phone's conception, okay, what is it going to be like in 3 years when the battery has inevitably degraded? I'm going to be getting literally 30 minutes of screen on time. The battery that I'm getting right now, the battery quality I have right now, is on par, if not worse, than my 3-year-old OnePlus 7 Pro that's sitting on my desk. And that's the phone new? Fuck no. Are you kidding me? This phone is $1,100 when it's not on sale. That's ridiculous That's ridiculous. Are you kidding me? So I can't take it anymore. It's driving me nuts.
Phone I bought just for something that sounds like it breaks down quickly. I'm not one of those guys that tries to get the newest phone every year or two even.
Yeah, no, I don't. I never go every year. I always wait. I try to wait 2 to 3 years at least, because that's when phones usually start to go kaput. But I decided to treat myself to this nice, new, expensive gimmick phone, because you know me, I love my gimmick phones. And man, it's really unfortunately disappointed me, which sucks because when it works, it's really cool, and I really do love the form factor of the phone closed. It's nice that I could put it in any pant pocket, and I'm gonna miss that, but whatever. I don't even use the gimmick on this phone. I don't use the front cover screen. It's not big enough to do anything useful on it. I really wanted to buy the Motorola Razr Flip, because the cover screen on that phone is about the entire size of the cover, so you can actually do stuff on the cover screen.
So why didn't you buy
makes
that
it more
one?
Viable, because it's not available in the U.S. yet.
Why don't you
And it was
sort of
only
an
just
overseas
announced.
one and get it shipped over?
Because when you buy a Chinese phone and use it in America, it can be very spotty with the coverage, and your service provider, sometimes it won't work, just because it's not meant for our cell towers.
Well,
So
what
I don't
about
want to spend all that money.
international plan?
I mean, maybe that would work, but that's a lot of money. So I'm just going to get a Pixel 7. That's what I wanted to try next anyway, was a Pixel phone. Yeah. So it sucks. I don't want to sell this thing because I felt like I wasted my money, but I'm going to sell it, try and break even, pay off the bill, and then buy the Pixel.
That's
so in my opinion, in my opinion, do not buy the Flip. And apparently, from what I'm told from my friend, the Fold had horrendous battery as well. If you can live with the fact that your phone will not last you more than 2 hours and 30 minutes, okay, go for it. But that should be illegal, in my opinion. That's ridiculous. But anyway, that's enough. I've ranted long enough. I am done. I am selling the phone. Goodbye. It was fun.
Well,
What's next on the agenda?
what's next? Our next hard seltzer.
I still haven't finished the first one.
Yes, I haven't finished the second one yet.
I am not finishing the second one. This third one, though, is a truly wild berry flavor.
I gotta go grab it still.
Oh, shit. Okay. Why didn't you grab it while you were
I
down?
don't want it to get warm.
It's not going to get warm, you silly little butthole. You're an idiot. They're still cold for me. They're still cold.
But I like it cold.
Go. Just go. I will entertain the people while you're gone. Go. God. Can you believe this Nathan guy? I should kick him off the show. I don't know, man. I don't think it's worth it anymore. It's just too much of a burden. Speaking of a burden, would it be that hard if you took out your phone, downloaded twitter.com before Elon Musk deletes it, and follow at a whole lot of PC on Twitter? That would be awesome. I would love if someone else besides someone that I talk to closely could follow. Just, a random listener. Do it, please, before they've nuked the site. I need that dopamine. I need to feel like this matters. Please, I'm begging you. Maybe the Germany people that you somehow keep listening to us. I want to talk to you. Please. I beg you. Please.
I'm back.
Anyway, I was just telling the people about our Twitter.
Do they subscribe yet? Or follow? Whatever?
No, I don't think anyone, last time I checked, no one is followed, unfortunately. It's still just our good old pal, Stain Tree. I'll double check here, but yep. Still, no one is following us. Do it. At Whole Lot of PC. Before the site is gone forever. Follow us.
Did you try the Trill yet?
No. Let's try it. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's disgusting. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be honest. Something about this one It's just not very good.
No,
I
that's
don't,
disgusting.
I don't know why, because I usually like the Trulies. I usually buy them. They usually come out very tasty, in my opinion.
Because it has this berry flavor, and then there's this weird layer on top of the berry that tastes like feces. What is
I
that?
wouldn't
That's
say feces, I
disgusting.
would say like gas.
It's like
Like,
from your
like
butthole.
carbonation.
Oh,
It
that works too.
reminds me, in Japan you can get strong gas drinks. So I guess it's just
Huh.
like extra carbonated or something, but
Yeah, that
that
makes
was
sense.
usually what people would get when they saw it because they thought it was funny.
Huh. Okay. Well, Japan likes the gas. What can we say? Well, that's disgusting. Where do you rate it?
We're trying to put this one at the top because I usually do buy Trulies, but this one's gonna be at the bottom.
Yeah, this is in the dumpster. I don't think anything could ever be worse than the Wild Berry Truly. Never buy this. I am giving the official seal of literally never give this product your money. This is disgusting.
Just me,
Oh my god.
I feel like this is the one that comes in the berry pack because they do like a berry pack.
Yeah.
At least I think it's a berry pack. They have like 3 different flavors in their 12 cans.
Yeah.
And I think this is one of the ones I would usually like. But for some reason, when you get just the 6-pack, it's not taste very good.
Or a single. Or no, not a single can. You gave me from your 6-pack. Yeah, this is disgusting. All right, well, for me, Asian number 1, White Claw number 2, Truly in the garbage.
Yeah, I'm in the same
Oh,
situation.
I can taste it when I burp too. Oh, fuck, it's disgusting. Oh my god. Okay, let's move on, please. This is gross. I need a distraction. So bad. So, up next, let's talk about Hacksaw Boy.
It's my favorite video game.
I love Hacksaw Boy for the Nintendo, Super Nintendo. It's such a good game.
Exactly.
Yeah,
The
I know,
64
Chainsaw
Super
Man.
Nintendos.
I love 64 Super Nintendo.
But yeah, no,
I
Chainsaw
saw-
Man is it's been
It's an
great so
anime.
far.
Yeah, it's been really good. I'm not caught up with the episode, last week's episode or today's episode.
Yeah, I didn't watch
so
today's
if you-
episode either. I don't know if it's out yet, even so.
Okay, yeah, fair. If it's not out, I haven't seen the last episode or the current episode. But if it's out, then I haven't seen the past 2. But yeah, I'm very. I don't know if surprised is the right word because I don't. I need to watch more anime. I don't watch as much as I should.
True.
So I don't have like too much of a baseline when it comes, especially new anime, like brand new. I don't have a baseline for if new anime usually sucks when it comes out or is like really hyped up and disappointed, just like everything else I ever love. I don't have that baseline, so I guess I'll say I'm surprised just off of the fact that everything else when it's new nowadays it sucks.
I feel like with anime though, when it comes out, it's usually good. Like you might get
Okay.
like the few people that are like, "Well, I read the manga, and the manga was like 80 million times better." And the anime is just not very faithful adaptation. It's like, yeah, shut up, bro. I didn't read the manga. I'm watching the anime right now, and this shit
And I'm
is
having a
popping
blast.
off.
Yeah, that's fair. And those people, they have valid criticisms,
Yeah.
but most of the time, I haven't read the manga, so shut up, nerd.
Exactly. But I mean, even like when I watch the anime, because I like to try and watch the anime first, because for me personally, I just enjoy media more through the anime than I read the manga most of the times.
Sure.
So I'll wait for the anime if I know it's coming out before reading the manga. But when I have done that, like watch the anime and then go read the manga, I'll try and reread the parts that were in the anime to see the differences and stuff. And most of the time, it's like just the most minute difference. Like
Okay.
just very little changes, very little would be left out from the manga that wasn't included in
Sure.
the anime. And a lot of
Sure.
times it was just stuff that kind of mattered, but really doesn't.
I understand.
Yeah.
Can you give any examples?
Um,
Even if it's a hypothetical.
no, so I watched Yamada Kun and the Seven Witches. Went back, read the manga. They didn't put in one of the manga chapters.
Okay.
They kind of just skipped it. By skipping it, there was going from like I think episode 2 to 3. But it was like, it seems like something happened here, but I'm not sure. And then I read the manga, saw it, and I was like, okay. It explains what happened. It explained that gap and that question I had. But also I saw why they skipped it. Because like it was very niche, not super important. Or maybe even important at all, really, for pushing the storyline. So it's
Sure.
like, yeah, I mean, you only have so much budget, so many episodes to do. That was probably one of the things you could cut without huge loss, if any. Which makes sense.
Okay, fair. Well, we can't speak to this phenomena on Chainsaw Man because none of us have read the book, and I don't really intend to read the book anytime soon. But the show, so far, yeah, really good.
My only worry about the show is I had a friend really likes it, was talking it up about how he liked the manga, even got like a tattoo of it on himself.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he has all the current. He's read all the current U.S. chapters. I think he's in the process of buying all the physical books right now, if he didn't buy them all yet. So my only worry was like, oh, this might be something that's getting overhyped for me. And something gets overhyped, I finally watch it. I usually don't like it. I hope that's not what's going to happen, and luckily it didn't happen. Kind of just sit back and enjoy everything unfolding.
Yeah, I really don't have any complaints. It's not. I'm not saying it's a perfect show. I can't think of anything that I dislike at the moment. I mean, I love the main character.
Yeah, he's really cool.
He's awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got his motivations down. I mean, they're my motivations, honestly.
They're basic motivations when you're coming from the bottom, I feel like.
Yeah, I just want to touch boobs, bro.
It's kind of just human.
Yeah, it's nice. It's so human. It is. It's nice. It is actually, as stupid as it is a bit refreshing that the main character isn't, I have to avenge my family because the 7 dragons came and sucked my butthole. And it's like,
and then I jizzed and blew up my house.
I'm so tired of this overly complicated, just overly dramatic. He just wants to touch boobs. Now he just wants to have sex.
Yeah.
So it's it's great. It's good stuff, and I love a good chainsaw.
True. You have
hats off
several
to
of them, so
he does have several. I love Pochta. I can't wait for him to come back in physical form again because it's too adorable. I need more. Huh?
Do they come back?
I don't know. I don't. Beats me.
So
far they haven't.
You know what happened to Pochita, right?
Yeah, it got sucked into his chest.
Well, because it's his heart now.
Yeah, but it's anime, so anything's possible.
I guess.
So, I hope something.
I feel like it would be
happens.
a little bit of a cop out, but
yeah, but it's cute, so I don't care.
True. Mascot character.
Yeah, it's a great mascot character. I love the story. I love the premise. I love the art. I love the vibe. It's just the music. I love the intro song. It's great. It's just it looks good. It feels good. It makes me happy every time I watch it. And not a lot of things do that anymore. So,
got Mob Psycho season 3, right?
Yeah, Eli told me about that.
Well, I told him about that, so.
Oh, so Nathan told Eli, and then Eli told me, yeah, I didn't know that was happening. I'm so ecstatic to watch that.
I'm watching it right now.
It's airing. Good. It's good?
Yeah, I think so.
Very good.
I don't think it's as funny as the first 2 seasons.
Okay.
But, like, it does have its moments. And I feel like it's at a point where they can add a lot more humor into it. Because they kind of just
What?
pushed
Yeah.
past one of the arcs. So
Sure. Okay. All right. What is the? I don't want to keep saying vibe, but I don't know what the right word is. What is the vibe currently with third season? Because, as you know, I think you were there when I talked about it. I really, really thought the second season started off so strong. It was like the first 6 episodes are some of the best anime I think I've ever watched. But then it just kind of turns into like a generic shonen show, and it wasn't bad towards the end, but it just...
I think that was one of the issues I have with season 3 is like it starts off a little feeling like too dramatic to me.
Okay.
And like I felt too quickly went into like one of the arcs of like, hey, meaning of life, like humble yourself type of thing. It's Mob Psycho made by the same dude that does One Punch Man. I think he usually does a really good job at expressing that. But for this one I just didn't feel like it had a good enough build up to that point. And just like I said, I felt more dramatic without having the comedy in there type of thing.
Okay. That kind of sucks.
Yeah.
What are they doing? Are they still literally Dragon Ball Zing across the city, or are they back to hunting apparitions?
I'll let you watch and find out for that.
Okay, fair. Yeah. Another anime I'll bring up. I haven't finished the second season yet. I really don't want to, because I'm sorry to say that it kind of fucking sucks. Made in Abyss season 2.
Yeah, I gotta watch that as well.
It's really disappointing, man.
I don't know if I brought this up on the podcast, but I did watch the movie.
Oh, really?
Very sad. Very sad.
Oh my god, it's awesome! It's so depressing! It's so sad! It's so... Oh my gosh! Spoilers to anyone that cares, skip ahead. But oh my god, I'll never forget watching it in the theater, and the little girl, I don't remember her name, but that one little girl that Bondrewd really liked, and she really liked him, got turned into a meat suitcase. And then right after she gets turned into a meat suitcase, there's a 12-minute flashback of her life. And it was just, I couldn't breathe. For 12 minutes, I was just...
It's fucked up.
It's nuts! It was nuts! Oh, it was so good. Season 1 was nuts, and then the movie somehow was even nutser, and then season 2 just plummets into the ground and nothing interesting happens, and it's very boring.
Watching season 2?
No,
exactly. You don't know how nuts.
I do, because me and Ben felt the same way about this season, and he finished it. He says nothing eventful happens. I trust his opinion because we feel exactly the same way about the show.
You didn't watch it yet, so who knows?
I doubt it. I really hate what they've done. I'm curious to see what you think, but damn, it sucks, man. It really sucks. I hate season 2. It's so boring. I don't like the new setting. I don't like the new characters. It's boring. It's okay. I think this is, this is the problem. Slight spoilers, I guess. Sorry. I don't know. I don't care. Season 1, every couple episodes, they're going somewhere new. They're either in a new place or in a completely new layer. And that sense of progression adds to the show's wonderful, wonderful sense of adventure and wonder and awe of this mysterious place because they're progressing through it. It really, really adds to that. So then, season 2, it takes place entirely in one small city. They don't progress anywhere. They're just in this one small city throughout the entire show. And then there's flashbacks to people that were in the city before that you don't know about, that you've never known about, that you don't care about.
Hey, this is too much spoilers right now.
I'm sorry. It's not that much of a spoiler.
I didn't watch it yet. It's all a spoiler. I didn't know any of this.
No, it's just vibe spoilers. All right, you actually will know what's going to happen when you start the first episode.
Oh,
The
sure.
first episode starts off as a flashback, so not really a spoiler. It sucks, but I'm curious to hear your opinion on it. I don't like it. I'm very disappointed, especially after that movie. Oh my god, that movie is cinema, bro. Oh, it's incredible. So sad. Yeah. Anyway, anything else you want to bring up?
Well, something a little happier note is our next hard seltzer.
Yeah, the last one. So this one, I
Yeah,
thought
gotta go
technically.
grab it out of the fridge.
Oh my god!
I don't want to get not cold.
It's still go.
I'll be back in a second.
I'm not pausing again. Oh my god! All right, well, this next one is I don't know if it's considered a seltzer. It says sparkling in the title, so I'm gonna consider it a seltzer. And when I looked it up online, people considered it one, but the can says malt beverage. I don't really know, nor do I really care. It's going to work regardless. So, just to quickly bring up... I'll bring it up when he comes back. Yeah, I'm intrigued. This was a weird one. This is a margarita in a can. Weird concept. Never seen this before, never had it. I don't know. It'll be interesting. That's for sure. And yeah, don't forget to follow our Twitter at WholeLotOfPC on Twitter at tweeter.com.tweeter. Definitely give it a follow. Just saying, we post nothing exciting because no one follows. So, yeah, Nathan should be back any second now. So in the meantime, I'm going to read you all the Gettysburg address. If I can,
Extorting people right now.
what?
Or?
No, nothing. I wasn't telling them about your panty collection.
It's pretty nice, isn't it?
It's really nice. You should see it. All right. So this next one we have here, I already told a little bit while you were gone. It's called Rita's Lime-A-Rita Sparkling Margarita. It says malt beverage on the can, but when I looked it up online, they considered it a seltzer. I don't really care. I already said this already, but I'm saying it again because you're here. It's gonna be a
25
seltzer.
fluid ounces.
Yeah. So this is the
8%
same
alcohol.
price. This is the same price as the Asian one. The Asian one is 12 fluid ounces, 4.7% alcohol. This is 25 ounces. This is a thick can with 8% alcohol. So let's crack her open. It smells kind of good, actually. The other ones actually, the Truly. I didn't say this. Truly actually smells good. All right, well, let's try it.
It doesn't taste too
Sparkling
bad.
margarita.
I feel like it tastes like it'll give me a headache when I wake up tomorrow.
I agree. It has a.
It has like that sugar in it. I don't know if it actually has a sugar in it, but it tastes like the drinks with the sugar in it. That I know is
I
going to give
can't
me a bad headache
find-
the next day.
I'm trying to find nutritional facts. I can't find them. Wait a minute. I see that. Yeah, I don't know. I'd have to tilt the can, and if I tilted the can, all of it would pour out. So
Well, what about you just tilt your head?
I did, and I couldn't read
Oh.
it. I don't see it, is what I mean. So I don't know if I'm missing something. I see calories, carbohydrates, protein, none.
That's
Yep,
unfortunate.
I'm already spilling it.
Here's my protein drink alcohol.
Yeah, after the gym.
Yeah.
It's a very interesting flavor. It does taste like that. There's just a straight up lime in there. I'll give him that.
Yeah. It's just
It does
doesn't
taste like it would give me a headache.
taste bad.
No.
I'm not a big lime fan, is the thing, so.
Yeah, me neither. Yeah, so I'd rate this For bang for your buck, it's number one, but that's not how we
Yeah.
rate things.
So
we
should
do everything.
Keep that into rating.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, we rate things on everything together, not just one. I'm gonna put this at number 2, honestly, because it tastes decent enough, and for the amount you're getting for just one can at the same price as the smaller one, you can't really go too wrong.
I think I would put this at number 1.
Whoa.
Just because of the value. And if you can get,
That's
if I
wild.
could get like a different flavor.
Yeah, I think they do have different
Yeah,
flavors.
If I get a
if
flavor I really liked, I think I would just think it also
Be
tastes
down.
the best.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah, you
this-
might be onto
Yeah,
something there.
this for $3. Like,
Yeah,
if
it's
I
a
buy
great
like
deal.
3 of these for $9 ish.
You're fine.
Wait, how
You're gone.
was it? $9 ish?
Yeah, $369, and then plus tax, so like $10.60. I don't know.
Okay, I was gonna say it would have been a better value than the 6-pack, which it still would. I think you would overall have.
About the same. and it
You'd
tastes
have
better.
about 6 more ounces, I think.
Yeah.
the
Technically
6-pack.
more alcohol, right?
Yeah. Then it has like it's 8% instead of like the Truly here at 5%. So
5, and then what's White Claw? White Claw was 5 as well. Yeah.
like overall, I think value by taste, it's the best.
Yeah, no, you're right.
Uh,
I
the
agree.
headache,
That's fair.
the next day.
Might suck.
Well, I don't know what you drink for your headaches. I'll let you decide after you rock 3 of these and then go out to the clubs. Okay.
Fair. Yeah, okay, fair. So what's your final everything?
So the first one, number 1 is the Ritas. Number 2 would be the what's it called? The green thing? Like
Nectar.
yeah. So number 1, Ritas. Number 2, Vector.
Nectar.
Oh,
with
sorry,
an N.
Nectar.
Yeah, you're good.
Number 3, the White Claw. Number 4, I think just because I got a bad batch or something, would be the Truly. But I usually do buy the Trulies.
Yeah, you do. You
Yeah.
usually have Trulies on stock. I'm going to have to agree. I'll just switch 1 and 2 around. And 3 and 4 are the same. Yeah, yeah, it's a really good deal. I'm curious to see if you'd like to quickly take a look. Look it up. Look up Rita's Sparkling Margarita and see what the other flavors are. I'm curious. I know there are other flavors. There was multiple cans there when I was, picking it out. I can't recall off the top of my head what they were. Probably other fruit things. Tell me what you find. I'm very curious. And while you do that, I will.
You got like a
Introduce.
guava flavor,
Okay.
mango. The mango would probably
Ooh,
be pretty
that
good.
sounds- yeah, that sounds great.
Watermelon,
Yeah, it could be okay.
grape, coconut, like
Mm,
a raspberry,
Interesting. That could be interesting.
strawberry. Oh, I think I've had the strawberry
Okay.
before, or something
Oh,
similar,
really?
maybe.
All right, so yeah, they got a lot of stuff. All right. Cool. Well, that's that. Our final topic is favorite video game maps that you
Like
Not even necessarily grew
multiplayer
up
map.
with.
or-
Yeah, multiplayer map, not campaign missions. That's not going to count. Just multiplayer maps that you've either somehow, even though map design has gone down the tubes a long time ago, and even from today that you like, but primarily I'm sure most of these will come from the games that we played as a kid, or kids rather. So if you
Well,
want to start off with your first one,
I had them pulled up. I guess I closed
oh,
the
you have
tab.
a list.
However, I
you're more
looked up a
prepared than I
couple
am.
just so I could make sure I had the map name.
Yeah. Okay.
Some of the maps that stick out to me was from Call of Duty 4. Shipment, I still think is just a fun chaos map. I'll get much better than Nuketown.
Oh my god.
I
Shipment
just
is
think
the-
Shipment is fun.
It's so much fun. I love Shipment so much. And I know people are probably sick of it because it keeps worming its way into every single Call of Duty for the past
Has it?
whatever.
I really haven't played
Yeah,
any,
they somehow
maps.
they worm it into. They even did it in Vanguard. They put shipment
Thank
in. They just keep
God.
putting shipment in. I don't care. I'm never sick of it. I'm playing it in Fortnite. I'm playing it in COD. I love shipment. It's such a stupid map. It's so small. It's so chaotic. And
Just
team
fun.
deathmatch is, it's beautiful. Just, there's nothing like the good old days of COD 4 and the timer ticks down. You're playing any game mode and you literally pick any single direction, any direction you want.
And you
Pick a
blow up.
direction. Throw a grenade. You're going to get a kill. You're going to get a kill.
Oh, it's so fun. I remember
Shipment's
just
great, and they're-
spawning and immediately throwing my grenade.
Yes, all of them.
Cash it in.
And it always worked. They're putting it back in Modern Warfare 2022, which I'm
Good
very
idea,
excited
good
for.
idea.
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. I'm not going to even talk about that one because we already did. Yeah, Shipment is goated. I guess the next one I'll bring up is Blood Gulch or Coagulation if you're from Halo 2. God, it's just such a incredible map. It looks great. I love the way it looks, and it's so spacious. But the hills are such, tactically placed that it actually could provide you cover. You're not just fully out in the open a lot of the time. It's great for vehicle play. It's great for infantry play too because you have the 2 lanes and the caves on either side that you can sneak through. And if I can remember correctly, I'm pretty sure there's teleporters on either base that'll zap you across the map. And, for fun antics and sniping on the roof of the base. God, it's just such a good time. It brings me back to
That one.
a better time in life.
That one was actually pretty cool too.
Yeah, Blood Gulch, Coagulation.
I actually have a Halo map as well. I don't know if people really remember this one, but when I was playing Halo Reach, I would run into this map a lot on just like random matchmaking and stuff, and I just liked the gameplay of it and the flow of the map. I'm not sure exactly which one it was or if it was both, but Forge, Caged, and Uncaged.
Forge, Caged, and Uncaged?
Yeah.
Let me look this up.
It's like kind of just like a
Caged.
floating map that looked like someone built it in Forge. But I feel like I saw it a lot in competitive play. It would come up through like if I did like a team deathmatch or like a SWAT game mode.
Cage. Oh, yeah. I remember the Cage.
See, I really like this
And
match. It just had
Uncaged.
good
Yeah.
game flow to it.
Yeah, I remember. I agree. Yeah, I don't think... No, people don't talk about that a lot. I don't know. Is that an official map?
I think it is. Because when I looked up Halo Reach maps, I think on the wiki it came up, and that's how I was
Yeah,
able to
I'm looking
confirm
at the
name.
wiki page. Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't say it's unofficial. It was made in Forge,
Yeah.
but
I-
I think probably by Bungie.
I think it's just like one of those good maps.
It is. It's a very good map. I guess still topic of Halo. I think this one is controversial. I don't know what the general opinion is. Lockout from Halo 2. It was remade in Halo 3. I don't remember the name, but I love Lockout from Halo 2. It's just, I love the atmosphere, the cold, desolate, just this weird floating base in the middle of some snowy plain, and you just feel so isolated and cold, and it's like a multi-story maze. And once you get it down, once you like finally realize where each path leads, it feels rewarding to
Yeah, I'm
tackle.
looking at the map right now, and it again like it just has good game flow to it.
Yeah. Interestingly enough, on the wiki, Caged is inspired, or it has influences of this map.
See, that's what I was
Um,
gonna say it, but looking at
Yeah.
it, that was one of my thoughts. Was like how it looks.
Yeah, it's just it
similar
has
to that Cage map.
it just has good flow. Yeah, because there's no places to camp. You're constantly moving, and not only are you constantly moving, you're going up and down levels, jumping across platforms.
And then
You're going through all these little
the
alleyways.
other
It's awesome.
thing I feel about the map that I liked was that you never felt too cramped from your movement
No.
either. You
Yeah.
may not have unlimited space, but you've had enough space to move around enough, like
I agree.
kind of get your technique in from that.
Yeah. No, I completely agree.
Which brings me up. So, what do you think like makes a good map design to you?
Man, I've had this conversation multiple times, and I mean,
Because I feel like map design is something that is what really makes or breaks the multiplayer. Like, if you look at Valorant compared to CS:GO, like Valorant, it's a fun, popular game, but I don't think it really took off the way it was hoping to. And the only thing I can think of is like, yeah, some people might say the heroes are just and the abilities they have, but I think it's really just the maps. Like none of the maps really felt amazing to me. But then you look at CS:GO, the gunplay had like a good skill to it, but then also the maps, it just worked well, especially with the gameplay. I think not just competitively, but even casually, one thing you look for in like the good popular maps is sort of like those 3 lanes. Having that 3-lane gameplay.
yeah, that is it's a good formula, whether you are sick of it or not. It's tried and true, and it works. It doesn't always have to be done. Clearly, if you look at Lockout, there's no lanes. It's literally a maze.
Or if you look at Rainbow Six Siege, I generally like all the maps in there once you figure them out. Well, yeah, pretty much like most all of them.
Yeah. To answer your question, I mean, obviously the word flow comes into mind. How you quantify flow, I don't know. But maps that make the player actively move and search for their targets instead of camping and sitting in one place, I think is the hallmark of a good map. Through visual design, leading the eyes, the space in which the character is able to walk, how high elevation is separated, all of these things culminate together into something that makes you want to move, makes you want to literally just move around and go to different parts to find people. I mean, if you take a look at, I think it's tough because big maps can work too, but lately I think the problem with a lot of first-person shooter games is, especially with modern COD, they're way too big and they're way too open. That's also partly because half of the maps that shipped with this new COD are literally ripped from the Battle Royale map. They're not multiplayer maps. You can't just cut out an area from a Battle Royale map and make that work in multiplayer. It doesn't. That's not how it works. It's a completely different design philosophy.
The other way with that.
Yeah, usually you would. Then that's how it should be. But no, they're lazy because multiplayer is no longer the forefront of Call of Duty anymore. So you're playing, what is it, 6v6 on maps that are huge, massive hallways, massive areas of vision. There's no cover. You walk around a corner and you die from some unknown area because it's just this wide open field because it's designed for
kind of one of the issues with Battlefield 2042, the newest one that came out. Just not a whole lot of cover. I remember them. One of the big updates was that on a lot of the maps, they did add a lot more cover for the people.
I agree. I wholeheartedly agree. I think another thing that plays into it, I'll touch on this and then we can wrap things up, is there's no more experimentation. Everything's very sterile. Everything has competitive play in mind. Every game wants to be Counter-Strike Glow. Idiot. Every game wants to be CSGO competitive. Everyone, it needs to be perfectly balanced. The cover needs to be exactly 3 inches tall, and the doors need to be this long. It needs to work for competitive play. It can't be fun because it's not competitive. If it's not in esports, I don't want it. That's boring, bro. Lockout would never work in a traditional esport thing nowadays. Again, it's literally a maze.
But the thing is with Lockout, like I feel like it could. Just people would complain mainly. I'm looking at the map online and like there's just like what looks to be one sniping point higher than the other side.
Yeah.
And I think if not,
there was two, but the one that you're looking at, is more wide open.
Well,
and provides more space for you to move around.
No, I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one.
Oh, the tower, the closed towers. Okay, then the other one's on the roof that's adjacent.
The other one you're talking about is sort of centralized, so you can have a fight for it. But the other one is like, it's just a little bit higher than the point on the other side, so that I feel like that's the only thing that really creates the unfair advantage on that map. Otherwise, it looks like it would be a fine competitive map.
Yeah, I mean, hey, I agree, but the world doesn't agree. I mean, gone are the days of wacky, weird maps that work. Shipment, that's a weird map, but it's fantastic. Cool. I love Davmand Peak in Battlefield 3, where you had to jump off that massive cliff halfway through the map to get to the next part.
I feel like Battlefield
Metro
is something that has a strong map variety, sort of, in that you can do funkier things because some of the maps literally not just charge at each other as much as is they're gonna push you, and then we just have an overall different map flow to worry about as opposed to like a Valorant or a CSGO or something.
Yeah, you're right, but not lately. I mean, not with that new Battlefield. Damn, bro. Oh my god.
Yeah, because not too many.
It's just
maps in that one.
Just map design in general has definitely taken a nosedive over the past 10, 15 years for, I'm sure, a multitude of reasons. It sucks because, like, really, just this is the last thing I'll say. Just think, out of the last, I'll even go so far as to say the last year, and if any first-person shooter you've played, can you name me a single memorable map? Anything that sticks out in your mind, and not like, well, I kind of enjoyed it. But genuinely, you were like, wow, this is great. 1 year, just 1 year. Just give me one. Can you give me one?
No,
I can't give you one.
1 year. Let me think about you.
Out of all first-person shooter games that you
played,
played,
a lot of first-person shooters.
If you need to extend it to 2 years, fine. Just see if you can give me one. Because I'm thinking I really can't, man. I really can't give you anything. I can't. I can't think of one memorable map from any of the newer
really
games.
The only first-person shooter besides like Fortnite that I got into. I guess there's also Paladins. But...
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah, I kind of play Paladins a little bit. Not anything too much from there. Maybe Halo Infinite, but I didn't really like any of the maps in there. They all seemed kind of boring.
Yeah, they were boring. It just, again, Valhalla, Lockout, Shipment, the pipe map from Call of Duty 4,
Metro,
Crash,
thinking
Metro,
Rust,
Nuketown.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Nuketown.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan either.
I'm not a big fan of
the appeal.
Nuketown or Dust 2. Just overplayed, in my opinion.
No, it is, but all I'm saying is, there got to a point where iconic maps just stopped being made, and now it's just drivel. I don't know, whatever. Maybe one day it'll fix itself, but that's enough because we're droning on here. As much as I want to talk about video games for the rest of this night. Okay, well that does it. Yeah, I hope you guys have a good night. Hope you enjoyed the 20th episode. Congratulations to both of us. Pat ourselves on the back. Yeah. We did it. 20 more. Again, Twitter, whole lot of PC, someone, just one person, and then I'll shut up. Just one person. Follow it. That'd be cool. Before Elon nukes it. YouTube, Super Sealman 777. I haven't made anything in a while, but hopefully I'll be changing that soon. Catch Nathan on EPAL. I'll be joining him shortly.
Yeah, we'll be on there.
Like, we're not joking. So, we'll see you in 2 weeks ish, probably. Yeah.
All
All right.
Have a good one,
Have
everybody.
a good one.